Welcome back to DB Rex's Dokkan Battle videos. Today we're going to be going over some Super Battle Road and we're going to be creating some teams, going through it, trying to strategize and get through it. Alright, where... Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to get through Super versus, versus Extreme Tech. We're going to go over what units are really good, what teams you can build, and go ahead from there. So let's remove, well, you said, as you can see, you're going to want to use this guy, the Int Super Gogeta. He's the Int 130% lead that you typically going to use. Some people you might potentially be able to use also. For instance, if you have this guy right here, Super Saiyan Goku, the LR, his Super Saiyan skill, it'll account for a lot of these Super Saiyan units. So you should be able to make a team out of there. However, I doubt everybody was able to get that for the worldwide download celebration. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to build it from scratch. So go ahead, you're going to want to pick this guy. Uh, Honestly, he's probably one of the best leads you can have. I don't really necessarily believe there's too many other leads that will allow you to get through this. I'm pretty sure there are some, like potentially this guy right here. He goes up to 100%. So, easy A him. He'll be able to do some, he might be able to survive. And there's plenty other ones out there too. Let's see. I think he's only Realm of Gods. Oh no, he's in also, yeah. So yes, you could also potentially use this guy. This guy will be good for it also. So what you're gonna want to do is go ahead, pick him. I'm gonna want to pick this guy because he's really good. So is he. Um, he is also really good. And something you can go ahead and think about is there's a lot of free play options. For instance, this guy right here. Once he's maxed out, meaning 100% rainbowed and super attack all the way up, he does pretty well. I gotta say, attack and defense 100%, 120%, raises attack and defense by 60%. The more HP remaining, the greater the stats boost. Attacks effective against all types for 3 turns from the start of turn. Deactivates transformation when conditions are met. He does pretty decent. I mean, don't get me wrong, you don't necessarily want to get him super attacked because that wouldn't be good for you. Let's see. You can also use, for instance, this guy right here, mainly because he's got a lot of damage reduction if, HP is pretty low. He also gives, Bonds of Master Disciple units, if you happen to use them on the team, some attack and defense boost. And whenever he transforms, which HP is 58% or more, who his ally includes Trunks. So I'm pretty sure you could use a Trunks unit on here. Let's see. Pretty sure there's a Trunks unit. Never mind. I don't think there's any good ones, but that's fine. You don't necessarily need to use that guy because you can always use like him, for instance, because he stacks. So yeah, he might not be the greatest right off the bat, but after a super attack or two, he'll be pretty good. You can use this guy if you happen to have him. He's been on several banners over the past year. He's pretty good. He's really good defensively. Let's see. So I'm gonna pick him, and then I'm gonna pick Gotenks because Gotenks here, he actually likes to seal, if I'm not mistaken. He likes to seal, with his super attack. Ah, stunning. He stuns. He has a great chance. So, a 70% chance to stun enemies, which in Super Battle Road, that's pretty golden. Alright, so we're going to want to go ahead and get ourselves a 140% lead. Ugh. Let's see. He's not even maxed out a super attack, which I might end up using him anyway because he is pretty good defensively. He also gives a lot of ki. So, man, he's not even leveled all the way up. Yeah, we're going to have to find someone else. Or just, let's see. These guys can kind of come in handy just for the simple fact that at one point they can get the recovery, but I think the stab boost is just too low. Let's see, what is this, 120? And we're just going to have to suck it up and use this guy. Support memory, I like to use Fly Icarus. It's very standard, you know, all attack. All allies get an attack and defense plus 10% for one turn when HP is 70% or less. So, you know, that can come in handy whenever you need that extra little attack boost or defense boost. Use Typically you're going to want to use some items that are for 2 turns, such as like Icarus, the mouse, which is great because, you know, not only does it reduce all of the enemy's attack, but it also does for their defense. So not only are you going to be able to, you know, survive longer, but you're also going to be able to put out a lot more damage. It's kind of a double whammy. Whis is a great one because it's damage reduction by 40%. Android number 8 is extremely good because, you know, it's just a pure defense buff of 50% for 2 turns, and it also recovers the HP. There's other items you can use, but these are the ones that I typically like to use. Some people just like using Sensu Beans. There's like Ghost Usher, and if not any of those, you can use Snake Princess. Snake Princess is good and all, but it's only for 1 turn. However, it's good because it recovers at least 55% of your HP while also allowing you to tank a lot more for the reduced damage. So it's still pretty good. Then, you know, there's like this one, Chi-Chi. A lot of people like using Chi-Chi. Reduces all enemies' attack and defense by 74%. That's quite a bit. You're gonna survive no matter what. That's better than a 30% damage reduction in my eyes. But like I said, it's only 1 turn. So now that we went over a lot of things, what we're gonna want to do is go ahead and start. And yeah, it's typically all of these type super battle roads are a little bit easier. Um, they're really not all that hard. What you're gonna want to do is make sure that you keep people like this friend over here, because he's gonna want to super attack first. He's gonna want to super attack. If he doesn't super attack first, he's most likely gonna die. So we're gonna go ahead, give the Namek Goku his, and we're gonna give these 10 orbs to the GT Vegeta, and most likely that Vegeta over there is dead. Sometimes you're gonna want to go ahead and kill off a specific enemy beforehand, but that's later on whenever these super battle roads are a mixture of types, because some of your units aren't going to want to survive as easy. But whenever it comes to monotyping, it's really just not that bad. All right, now we're gonna watch. Potentially, we might not even have to use any items this turn, just for the simple fact that these really aren't that bad. Um, I mean, Namek Goku, he just he likes to have his cake and eat it too. Uh, See, I mean, look at that Vegeta. Vegeta just went down. He himself destroyed Vegeta, and then this Vegeta took out an apple, 1 shot. And this guy, without his EZA, he is not good. He's not really viable. I mean, he barely did any damage just now. So we can go ahead and give him this. And word for the wise, keep him from getting attacked right away. You don't want to put him in a slot 1. Before he super attacks or before he even transforms to Super Saiyan, he can take quite a bit of damage. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. I'd rather this guy get super attacked than the Super Gogeta. Super Gogeta, in my experience, regardless if he's EZA, he will take a lot of damage. However, he's great for dealing out a lot of damage. Because even though it's only a 1.7, it's most likely going to be super effective or a critical, which is going to do a lot of damage. Alright, so we're done with the first set. We're going on to the second set. And these two, pretty simple. Uh, like I said, you're just going to want to follow through with the exact same method. Let's give him full key 24. He's just going to destroy this, and we're going to go ahead and give him all these key right here. And here you go. We're going to have him absolutely decimate. And it's also for the simple fact that in his passive, he's able to do a lot more damage whenever there's a Frieza, unit. So therefore, that one's gonna get hit pretty hard. Alrighty, so Frieza's dead. Frieza's dead and gone. You don't have to worry about him anymore. So he can't even attack this guy. So before he even stacks, he doesn't even have to worry about taking any damage. But he's doing some pretty good damage. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give him all of these because it was a bunch of basically a bunch of rainbow key spheres, which is really what he needs to be able to do a lot of damage, dodge, all those good things. And we don't even have to worry about this Super Gogeta getting hit because, oof, look at that dodge. It's amazing. Rainbow key spheres for you. And he's probably about to kill him, so it's gonna be great. Oh, he did not. It wasn't super effective against all types. But this Evolution Blue Vegeta, he should be doing pretty good. He does all this damage. Critical hit, which those anniversary units for the 6th anniversary, they're really great because they have, a 50% chance to do a critical hit, which is awesome. So we're going to go ahead, start this off with, do this. Boom, and then we got 8. There we go. That's good. And 5. That should be good enough. Android 13. He's gonna be dead. He's probably one of the worst ones to fight out of these 3. But like I said, it doesn't really matter which one you kill first when it comes to these monotypings, because it's really not that hard. But yeah, so Goku is probably about to kill him. Yeah, he's and then there goes that GT Vegeta taking out another. And here goes this Int Go Tanks for you. He's gonna go ahead and do a lot of damage whenever he transforms, but we're not even gonna get there because this guy right here is going to slaughter. He is going to be dead before he even gets to the Goku. Let's see. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Critical. And we only have one more to go. and it's going to be him and his whole little crew. And what we're going to do is the same little thing that we've been doing. Give him this. Give this guy as much key as possible. 7. That's going to be great. And honestly, it doesn't even really matter. Because most likely that Bojack is going to be dead. Ooh, took a lot of damage there, but that's before he stacks, of which he's about to stack his attack, and then after stacking his attack, it's going to be stacking defense. So pretty much any more attacks that he's going to take is going to be pretty much double digits, if not single digits. Ooh, there goes another unit. Oh, the double super. That's nice. Doesn't happen all the time, but I have a lot of additionals into him, so when it does, it's great. Look at this. And then we're gonna have him barely doing any damage, but he's gonna be safe in the back. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is have him attack, and then we're gonna give him as much right here, and then we should be good. We shouldn't even have to worry about Gotenks even getting messed up, because he should kill off Beto, but you never know. Oh, well, it's going to take Vegeta to kill off Beto. Beto is about to be dead. And then we're going off to this guy. And then Trunks, not Trunks, Gotenks. He's not going to really do a whole lot of damage, honestly, but critical. He crit. So that did a lot more than I thought it was going to be. And then we're going to use this amazing active skill to finish it off. Look at that. KO screen for the win. And there you go, people. It was easy peasy lemon squeezy. No items were needed. And if, you don't have this, team that's honestly pretty optimal for it, I'm pretty sure I was only missing 1 or 2 units to be having the most optimal, team for it. It was pretty good. Easy going, one shot, no item run. There you go. We'll be back again for the next video, which the next video is going to be versus Super TEQ, and I'm going to go through everything for that one. See you again for another Dokkan battle video.